If you're close to the age of 30, that means you've lived 38.2% of your life. You've got in total 46,000 days, and you've already lived 17,736 of those. And just to put it into perspective, you have about 48 summers left. What you create now becomes your legacy. You have no time to fuck around. At the time of doing this video, I'm about to turn 32 years old. And if I could go back in time and speak to my younger self and shake some sense into him, this is exactly what I would say. 5 of these lessons I've labeled with a star, and that means that they are the most important ones. Number 1, every time you stop, you don't stagnate, you regress. Consistency wins every single time. This applies to business, physique, or your relationship. Slow, steady, and consistent wins the race every single time. Number 2, man, if I could just look at myself when I was 20 years old and just slap him across the face, this is probably the thing that I'd say. Stop changing what you're doing just because you got bored. Some of the time we need to change directions in life because we genuinely need to, right? It's not what we should be doing. But more often than not, we change just because we get bored. And we fall prey to shiny object syndrome, which means we just chase the next best thing. And then when we get bored of that, we stop doing that thing and start something else. Number 3, have the confidence to go after what you really want. A lot of us blame fear of failure, fear of not being good enough, fear of what other people will think. And at the end of the day, if we don't go after what we want, the only person that we can actually blame is ourselves. Number 4, don't be scared to go all in on one thing. Oftentimes, the fear of failure stops us from doing that. And then 10 years down the line, we think, why the hell did we not start sooner? Number 5, you don't have time. Stop waiting. People have a tendency to say, don't worry, man, you're still young, you'll figure it out. You're not. Time is ticking. And when you get to 30, you look back on your 20s and you think, where the fuck did that go? Number 6, I wish I knew this earlier and I wish I started doing this earlier, which is make social connections and nurture them. When you meet someone who you think has got potential or their values align with yours, make that social connection and stay in contact with that person. Relationships are one of the keys to a happy and successful life. Number 7, don't choose loser friends. If you look around at your friends and all of them are losers, you probably are as well. If you spend time with people and afterwards you feel like your soul has been sucked from your body, like one of those creatures from Harry Potter, spend less time with them. Your body's giving you a sign, and these people are known as energy vampires. Number 9, look at people's actions, not their words. People will always tell you who they are by how they are. If someone keeps on doing the same thing but they say they will change, they won't change. Trust me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Number 10, stop waiting for someone to change. How they are now is how they're gonna be. They're not gonna change. Number 11, seek guidance from those who are where you already want to be. The only times in life that I've accelerated extremely fast was when I worked with people who were further along the journey than I was. Number 12, total and utter responsibility for everything is the ultimate masculine trait, even when it's not your fault. Be your own best supporter. You're the only person you've got. If you had a friend who followed you around and every time you messed up, he went, you fucking idiot, did it again, you wouldn't be friends with them for very long. But we allow the voice in our head to speak to us like that all the time. Change it to actually become your supporter. Number 14, fitness is key to all-round success. It's just a prerequisite. Number 15, stop eating processed foods. Look at the people that you went to college with. The people that didn't look after their health now look like pieces of sourdough. The people that did look after their health are in great shape. There's a big difference. Number 16, sleep and sleep well. The quality of your sleep determines the quality of your days, and the quality of your days determines the quality of your life. Number 17, gratitude for absolutely everything. It changes the energy that you operate from. You come from a place of abundance rather than scarcity, and it just makes you appreciate everything that you've got in life. Number 18, and this is massive, treat life like a game and try and make it fun. This is one of the keys to a truly successful life. Don't take it too seriously, because it's not. One day we open our eyes, we exist for a brief period of time, and then we close our eyes and we never wake up. Number 19, take risks. Straight after university, I bought a one-way ticket to London without any plan. It was probably the best decision of my life. Sometimes we need to take a leap and just have faith that we will land. Number 20, our 30s is a massive turning point. What we do now actually matters. Maybe you, just like me, you didn't spend your 20s as productively as you could have. Now you have the chance to make progress, but that opportunity isn't gonna last forever. Number 21, invest in what you know. A while ago, I invested in cryptocurrency because I thought it was going to go up and it was someone's recommendation that made me do it. Obviously, it was my fault. Knowing absolutely nothing about crypto, it went through the floor, plummeted to zero, and I lost everything. Now looking back on that, if I actually invested that in something that I knew or myself to develop my skills and my knowledge, I would be in a much better place because I would have invested in what I know, not in what I don't know. Number 22. This is something that took me far too long to understand, and that is partying is overrated. It leaves you feeling terrible and it never leads to anything meaningful. Number 23. High-powered cars are awesome. Electric cars are shit. Number 24. Feminism is stupid. Number 25. The final point and the last important point on the list of very important points. Meat is not bad for you. Feminism and electric cars are. Last but not least, I'm going to be starting a group, a men's group. And what this is, it's going to be a group of guys on their journey, holding each other accountable. And they're also going to be people in that group who are much further along the journey than you are, that you can learn from. The reason we need this as men nowadays is because a lot of us who are on this journey of self-development, we're looking to max out our potential in terms of our physique, in terms of how much money we make, and obviously our relationship to the fairer sex. So if you're on that journey, it becomes harder and harder to find people who are also interested in doing that. And as we know, you are the average of the people that you spend the most time around. So it's good to be, well, it's not good, it's essential that you put yourself in the presence of people who are also on that journey. And more importantly, people who are further along that journey than you, so that you can learn as fast as possible, so that you can accelerate your growth as much as possible. What you're gonna be getting in here is the ability to network as much as possible with other people that are in the group. And like I said before, there are gonna be people who are much further along this journey than you are. So you'll be able to learn directly from them, which is awesome. And we're gonna be doing events around the world in the near future. So if that interests you, click on the link below. There'll be a Calendly link there. Book a call with me. I'll have a chat with you and I'll see if you're the right fit. I'm not letting everyone into this group. I wanna select specific individuals. If that sounds good to you, hop on the call and we'll chat. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.